Hello Scorpio, this is Michelle from Divine Intuition and welcome to your monthly Teroscope reading of November 2019. So for this reading, I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot, okay? And I'm also going to be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So I just got this deck, and I'm very drawn to this deck. So I'm going to be reading from here at the end of the reading, okay? All right, Scorpio, so let's see what's in store for you for this month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out 4 cards, and each card is going to represent each week of the month of November, okay? So this will be for the first week of November, second week, third week, and fourth week. All right, so let's start. So let's see what's in store for you on the first week of November for my Scorpios. We have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is suggesting that in the first week of November, your intuition is going to be very enhanced. So you're going to be receiving a lot of psychic information. You're going to be perhaps having some premonitions or dreams coming forth. Listen to your dreams. Write a dream journal and really pay attention to the messages you're receiving. Listen to your instinct and see what is telling you. What is it trying to warn you, or where it wants to guide you. So lots of psychic abilities I feel in the first week of November. And I feel like you could be more intuitive than usual. So if you're dealing with certain daily routines and tasks at work or situations with your family, you're going to start to perceive things what's more beyond just the surface. So you're going to feel things much more clearly, much more intuitively. Maybe because it's your season, Scorpio, so you have extra enhanced abilities. So it's definitely enhancing your psychic ability and your intuition. So listen to your inner voice. Listen to the situations that are happening around you. If situations don't seem that normal for you, or just seems to be odd, for some reason, really pay attention to that, Scorpio. That's a message. That's telling you something about the situation or about the person, okay? So you're going to be very enhanced. Your intuition is going to be very enhanced this month, especially in the first week of November, okay? So really pay attention on all the little details. Don't dismiss it. Don't numb it out. Don't block it out. These are extra sensory abilities that are coming for you to resolve certain things or to develop certain abilities that you have that you weren't aware of, okay, Scorpio? Now, it could be that, or you could be encountering somebody who is kind of like the High Priestess, who could help you and guide you in that sense, could have some psychic abilities and guidance to help you in whatever situations you're dealing with. So listen to her. She knows what is best. She listens to the higher realms. She's connected to the higher realms, and she has very high intuitive abilities, okay? So this is either somebody externally who can provide this for you, or you will be developing those abilities yourself, Scorpio, okay? So really pay attention to everything that is happening in the first week of November. I think there are certain messages that you will receive, and you really must pay attention to it, okay? So that's the first week of November. So wow, that's an extra power. Very high power is happening in the beginning of the month, I feel, for you, Scorpio. So let's see what's in store for you in the second week of November. We have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped in your situation, not knowing how to kind of get out of your situation that you put yourself in, or that others put you in, right? So you're kind of trapping yourself, and there's a blindfold here, so meaning like you don't see the bigger picture of the situation. You could be in denial, you could be pushing things away, not confronting the situation. And because you're not confronting the situation, Scorpio, it keeps you kind of stagnant. It keeps you kind of trapped and unable to make a move, kind of like resisting. So you're in resistance right now. And maybe that's why the High Priestess energy is trying to help you out in order to get yourself out of this little hole, out of this little entrapment that perhaps you keep putting yourself in mentally. Could be your negative thoughts, your negative thinking patterns that keep pushing you away and doing the things that you want to do, or taking impulsive acts, or just keeping you stuck and frozen. So when we are overly thinking about situation, that keeps us frozen, and it doesn't let us make a move forward, okay, because of our negative thinking patterns. And these swords represent all those negative thinking patterns, Scorpio. So these thoughts are entrapping you. So I feel like that's why in the first week of November, you will have some enhanced abilities, enhanced connections. And listen to your dreams as well, because perhaps this is telling you, your intuition is telling you, or the depths of your subconscious mind is trying to tell you something about the situation, about, you know, how to liberate yourself from the situation, and whatever you are involved in, and whatever is happening to you. This is going to tell you, the High Priestess is going to kind of make you see a clear picture of the situation. But first you kind of have to remove that blindfold that's there, right? And instead look within. The High Priestess is all about looking within your subconscious, looking within the psychic, the realm of the psyche, right? Or just listening to that intuition of yours or gut feeling, and in order to kind of remove the blindfold and really see the situation. And I feel like once you start to do that, you won't feel stuck like this anymore. Okay, this is all within your mind. It's all within your thoughts. Your mind and your thoughts entrap you. So the moment you liberate yourself from that is the moment you'll be able to see clear, and it won't be as foggy as it is here. Okay, so let's see, Scorpio, what's in store for you in the third week of November. We have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords speaks of drastic endings, drastic changes. Could be a little bit aggressive because it wasn't what you were expecting, or perhaps you were expecting it, but we're in denial, right? The Eight of Swords is about not seeing the bigger picture of the situation, not wanting to see the situation, you know? And the Ten of Swords is kind of like making you confront it, you know, face to face. A little bit aggressive, the energy, but it's the only way to liberate yourself from this. Maybe you've been stuck in this pattern for quite a long time, right? But I feel like if you connect to that intuition of yours, or somebody who can contain the psychic energy, who can make you take the blindfold off, you're going to see certain truths, right, that aren't that pleasant, Scorpio. And you may need to face them. You may need to face these situations in the third week of November. And it may not be that easy, but everything in life is not easy. So everything is challenging. And the good thing about that is that it helps us grow, you know, it helps us grow into better individuals. It helps us evolve. But there has to be some sort of ending that needs to take place in order to progress further in what you need to progress, Scorpio. So it's not easy taking the blindfold and figuring things out, because we're usually fearful of this energy, and sometimes we have to confront this energy. It is the only way to move forward. It is the only way to free yourself. You know, the truth will set you free. Okay, not being blindfolded, denying situations, whether it is regarding relationships, whether it is regarding your lifestyle or your career, job, or what's happening in your surrounding, whatever is happening. Looks like you need to free yourself from that, because it won't lead to anywhere. Kind of like a dead end. So this energy could be a little bit aggressive for the third week of November, but it's also a blessing in disguise, okay? So let's see more information about that. So let's see what's in store for you in the last week of November. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is about being patient in your investments, being patient in what you have developed and what you have sowed, okay? Things are slowly developing. There's strong foundations being formed. It's just taking a little while, right? These little pentacles are slowly growing, and you're slowly kind of harvesting them, but they're growing and they're solid, and you just need to be patient. And, you know, he has some sort of patience within him, right? Just weighing it out. So in the last week of November, you're going to start seeing things come together for you in regards to business, projects, regards to interactions with other people, right? There's going to be a feeling that everything is secure and solid and things are slowly growing, right? But it's going to take some time to fully mature, right? And you have to be patient with it. And I think this is just playing the waiting game for the end of the month. And whatever is happening here, I think it's going to help you put more of your focus on this, right? And it looks like you'll kind of move away from this energy with whatever is happening, this drastic energy that's happening, or realization that you've had to really remove the blindfold to see face to face about the situations that higher forces are trying to tell you about as well, maybe. But it looks like if whatever situation, if it's regarding relationships and things don't work out, then remember that there are other solid, investments, solid interactions with other people that are slowly growing and maturing, and you can rely on this, because by taking a look at the color of the fields, of the grass, they're very green. So it looks like it's not dying, it's not drying, it's just thriving, it's flourishing. So, and the day looks really bright, so it looks promising, looks like much more exciting than being in this dark place, right? There's just much more life here. It's slowly growing and it hasn't fully matured yet, but it's promising, right? It's prosperous, and there's so much potential, and you're going to see that at the end of the month, Scorpio, okay? All right, Scorpio, so let's see what the Psychic Tarot has to say for you for this month of November. Let's see. Positive movement forward. There you go. So there is for sure positive movement forward happening for you, and I feel like it is connected to the Seven of Pentacles here. You're going to see things be very prosperous for you at the end of the month, okay? Because there is movement happening for you, and it's quite positive, okay? So let's read from this card. I just got these decks, so I don't know it by heart, but I'm just going to read the little guidebook and see what it has to say for you. Okay, so I think this is the Eight of Pentacles, actually. So let's read. It says here, you're a true artisan, for you have the craft, skills, knowledge, gifts, and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance. We were just talking about prosperity for the end of the month. But in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honor and recognize individuals who are in the field of art, design, music, and education. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself and can then assist you to move closer towards your highest good. An opportunity could suddenly come up with an offer for an apprenticeship. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest into your world. When they arise, you'll have ample moments to share them with others. So yeah, we were just talking about prosperity and abundance and how opportunities can be showing up for you, especially at the end of November. And it looks like you have the skills to create this prosperity for you, this abundance for you, right? That will take a little bit of time to build, but it's there and it's promising, right? And it's very promising to the point that you are quite optimistic about it. And what this is saying is that it's not only your skills that is helping you, but it's also your efforts and the amount of hard work you put into your job, into your projects, into your endeavors, into whatever you put your mind into. It's your effort that is actually bringing forth this positive movement for you. So this is what it's saying. You're going to be working really hard this month because it is the Eight of Pentacles as well. This card is about building something for yourself, working on something that you're passionate and throughout the month, you're going to be working on that, and you're going to see results, I feel, at the end of the month, all right? Because it's growing. And even though you're going to be going through these situations, I don't think that's going to stop whatever you're building here, right? So wonderful. So look forward for that positive movement forward that's coming towards you, and that you are projecting actually externally in your projects and whatever you're dealing with. And look forward for positive outcomes coming your way, okay? And rewards, okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this monthly Taroscope reading of November 2019. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next month. Have a lovely month of November. Bye.